Number 1, full body prayer. When most people pray, they are only using one part of their body, their tongue. In full body prayer, you use everything. Your hands, your feet, your imagination, instruments like a shofar or flags, using others to pray in agreement, even using your shout. But is this biblical? Let's look at Exodus 17:11, where it says, "As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning. But whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites were winning." Strangely, God determined that the victory for Moses was in the position of his hands. And do you remember the Jericho shout? Let's look at Joshua 6:20. When the trumpet sounded, the army shouted, and at the sound of the trumpet, when the men gave a loud shout, the walls collapsed. So everyone charged straight in, and they took the city. God determined that the victory for Joshua was in the trumpets and their shouts. So when it comes to spiritual warfare, don't be afraid to use full body prayer. Especially use your imagination. When you're praying, see in your mind what you're praying come true. If you're praying for healing, see the person healed in your mind. If you're praying for deliverance, see the demonic enemy being thrown down and crushed. If you've ever seen a Nigerian prayer meeting, it can look like a war zone. They use everything they can in spiritual warfare. In one Nigerian prayer meeting, I actually felt sorry for the enemy, thinking, they're getting their teeth kicked in. They're getting absolutely pulverized. Nigerians take warfare very seriously. So let's practice full body prayer. Imagine in your mind an ugly and grotesque demon that's been assigned to you. It's been assigned to destroy your life, your family, your marriage, your finances, your health, and your future generations. Now physically take your left hand and grab it by the throat and squeeze. Now take your right hand, holding the sword of the Spirit, and thrust it through the demon's heart. Now throw the demon to the ground. Take your right foot and crush its head. Now rebuke it with a loud shout. Demon, I rebuke you in Jesus' name. I break your power. Get out of my life. Get out of my family. I throw you into the pit in Jesus' name. Now that is full body prayer.